Young and the Restless sees Phyllis Summers is totally losing it, and she's ready to cause chaos as she sets out on a quest for revenge against more than one person in Genoa City. We're going to talk about some wild and wicked things that Phyllis may do as she spirals further out of control. Right now, Daniel Romalotti rejected her bid for them to work together, at least for now. Summer Newman left town, and Billy Abbott ditched her. Phyllis has no job, her kids aren't engaging much with her, and she's got no man and no prospects. It's not a good time in her life, let's be real. Phyllis is on a very destructive path. She's hurt, she's ready to lash out at Billy and Sally Spectra and several others. So we're going to dive into some just extreme things Phyllis may do to make her enemies and rivals pay as she comes totally unglued in coming weeks. We've got a couple of weeks of sweeps left, and Phyllis may be the fireworks that goes off. First and foremost, she's furious with Billy for firing her from Abbott.com, and she is certain that Sally was running some sort of long con to steal her job. And this week, Phyllis snatches Billy's phone when he's not looking, and she steals Aristotle Duma's contact info. Later this week, Phyllis reaches out to Duma. So Phyllis may be conspiring with the guy against both Billy and Victor. Phyllis may pitch this idea to kill two birds with one stone. Take down Victor, take down Billy. This week, Phyllis makes a pitch to Victor to give him some dirt about Billy. But never forget, Phyllis loathes Victor. Even as mad as she is at Billy right now, Phyllis hates Victor to his core. Here's why. If you don't remember, years ago, Victor replaced Jack Abbott with that doppelganger drug lord Marco Anicelli. Victor put that creepy criminal in Phyllis's bed pretending to be Jack, whom Victor had kidnapped and stashed away. So basically, Phyllis was being raped because she did not consent to sleep with Marco, and that was Victor's heinous plot. Understandably, Phyllis is never going to get over this, and she still hates Victor for it. I don't blame her. So right now, Phyllis is acting like she wants to help Victor take Billy down, but Phyllis might secretly be plotting to destroy Billy Boy and the mustache in one fell swoop. Will Phyllis conspire with Victor against Abbott.com? The second thing Phyllis might do is set aside her hatred for Victor temporarily and actually do some conspiring with him. She's angrier at Billy and Sally right now than she is with Victor, so Phyllis may backburner her past anger at Victor, not get rid of it, but just set it aside for now and pick it back up later. And Phyllis may give dirty info to Victor about Billy and his business plans for Abbott.com. That way, Victor can have Adam Newman publish scathing info on Newman Media, or he could foil Billy's plans by revealing them publicly. Just dirty stuff. If Phyllis isn't going to get to be part of Abbott.com, she may help Victor run it into the ground before it ever gets a chance to launch, and she could drag Billy and Sally's names through the mud. Phyllis schemes against Kyle and Claire on Y&R. The third thing Phyllis might do is get in deep with Victor and engage with some of his other heinous plots he's got cooking. He may convince Phyllis they have common enemies and agendas, and one of those could be about Kyle. Victor may convince Phyllis to conspire with his other minion, Audra Charles, to split up Kyle and Claire. Victor may tell Phyllis Kyle should pay because he's the reason Summer left to Italy. Victor could say that if Kyle had reunited with Summer like she wanted, Phyllis's daughter wouldn't have left town, which is probably true. She would have sorted out the Marchetti issues and stuck around. But because Kyle's getting more serious with Claire, it looks like Summer lost hope and left. According to Victor, that could be his angle. He might get in Phyllis's head about Kyle being awful and how much he hurts Summer. Or it could just happen organically while Phyllis is scheming and being a wackadoo that she falls in with Audra and decides to help break up Kyle and Claire just for spite, because Phyllis hates that Summer left and obviously she misses her. She was an important part of Phyllis's support system.